sir.
What's up, guys? Today is May 21st, 2026. Here with one of my best friends,
Yes, sir.
Breezy Trades, Chris Baldwin.
That's me.
Look him up. Plug your socials.
Breezy. It's just Breezy Trades
We're gonna be
on TikTok.
we're gonna be known one day.
Yes, sir.
So this video is gonna be going over essentially our trade recap. We used my strategy for it, but we were both just involved in the buys and the execution of the trade. Now let us get into it. Unfortunately, it did not copy trade. There we go. Okay, so let's start with what we were saying. Chris, you wanna? Yeah, we could both get involved with this. So we did our both separate biases, so I'll go through mine, but we did get the same thing. So off rip, for me, what was I seeing? Well, personally, we had this previous candles high on the daily time frame, so I wanted to see that get hit. We were also currently in this bearish gap, but I figured we would at least come take this and then maybe see the push down. So that is the first thing. Now, what else did I mark? Well, technically, this is an order block, so this is the CE of that range. So off of this, being fully honest, I was bullish. Now what? Now what am I seeing? Well, I'm seeing gap, gap, gap. So now I'm very bearish. But my bearish move hasn't determined yet, as it's either, okay, we're going to react. But I was more confident that we were going to come into maybe this wick and this gap and then see the reaction, which is honestly quite literally what we are currently doing right now. What else did I mark out? I had this one mark out. This is a rejection block, so I had the CE of this range. And I also had this rejection block and the CE of this range, making me bearish, but first wanting to see that bullish continuation move. Same with Chris, right?
Yep.
Okay, now I still had all that marked out. There was still more bearish gaps here, especially an order block. Now I also had here. Here we weren't seeing anything main besides this order block, which was also the CE of this range. So overall, coming in, we're now bearish. But we got proven wrong. Why did I say we got proven wrong? Well, besides this range, we started inversing past the OTE of the range. Oh, God, I really wish I targeted what I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, but I remember low-hanging fruit. We got our piece of the pie. We could have had nothing. That is all that matters. Anyways, what were we seeing? And now we have these bullish gaps, and we're like, okay, if we want to be bearish, we would have to sit around for hours waiting for an Asia 40-point move, which rarely, just happens like that. It happened right now because we were right about the move. Okay, now pay attention to right here. Now we want to go short. We wanted to go here. But why didn't we? Well, we were like, okay, for us to go short, we have to wait for the most confirmation possible. Now, what were we seeing? Because this was both of us. As you guys can see, Chris, you see it too. See these huge bullish gaps? Now, what me and Chris decided on doing is we were like, okay, with these huge bullish gaps, why would we fade these and go into a short when every time frame is telling us bullish pretty much for the reason? Look, 5-minute bullish gap, 15-minute bullish gap. What do you see? So we were like, okay. And then the shorts got proved wrong. We formed a bullish S&T here as ES made it equal, kind of actually swept it into this gap. So we formed the bullish S&T. We had equal highs resting above. We had the CE of this range and this. So what do we see? Well, we saw a 1-minute inversion. We entered that long. Stops was at the swing low, and our take profits, I think his was a little bit different, but my break even here, as this is a rejection wick that could have rejected, and my full TP was here on a order block rejection, I believe. Now, great trade overall. We were in this for 6 minutes. He was in it for like 5. He got out a candle before me. Around a 1-to-1 RR for me. So overall, great trade for me and him. I would say you want to go first on what maybe you were happy we did. Like if you have a takeaway from this.
Yeah, I was just very happy that we saw. So at first we were bearish. We were looking for shorts, but then I'm happy that we saw that our bias was wrong, and then we switched to bullish, and we ended up catching the bullish move after.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the same with me. I'm very happy with our patience. I'm not going to say the bearish move is wrong, as I think we're still bearish, just we have to come and take these highs out first, which would have taken too long. I'm just happy with how we waited. As most traders, including ourselves, honestly, how we used to be. And most of the time, we would have entered blindly off, this first move. And then we're like, okay, what else could we be seeing? S&T, inversion, target, bang. Should we get pissed because I want to target this and right now price is going towards it? No, who gives a fuck? That's the honest truth, because you have to realize this is a game of probability and the low-hanging fruit, You could go and smack that 1 to 3 RR. Great trade. Phenomenal trade. Or that trade could reverse sometimes when you were already up. Or you could go for the low hanging 1-to-1 RR every single time and print, print, print. Just remember, it's the small wins that add up. Not the 1-for-5 guy who's going to get the grand slam. It's the guy who's going to get on base every time and score. And that's what today came down to. So great trade for us. We're done with Asia. We're going to go watch them Knicks, baby.
Yes, sir.
Can't say that, actually. I'm 16. But yeah, tomorrow we'll see you. Are we doing a live tomorrow for Open or no?
Maybe.
We'll see. All right, guys. I'm out. See Breezy. We out.
See ya.
Peace, boys. That was tough.
See ya, boys.
Yeah, it is the low-hanging fruit, but it's always tough, you know?
Yes, sir. Probably stop at the